So today we will do the properties of correlation, Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Properties of Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. Number one property that the limits of what you will give the heading limits of for correlation coefficient. What is the meaning of here limit? That is what we want to prove. We want to prove that Rxy, if we have the two random variables x and y, and the correlation coefficient we know it is represented by Rxy, denoted by Rxy, then its mod is less than or equal to 1. Implies whatever value of x and y, the random variable we will have, the value of the correlation coefficient will lie between -1 to 1. Now we will come to its proof. So, what is the proof? From where we have to start? सबसे पहले what we will do, we will write the value of Rxy. This is equal to covariance between xy upon sigma x sigma y, right? And we will put the value here. जो भी इसकी value कल हमने calculate की थी. This is summation xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar, whole divided by 1 by n into summation xi minus x bar whole square into 1 by n summation yi minus y bar whole square, its square root, right? Now what we will do, ये जो एक्सप्रेशन है, जो डेविएशंस है, उनको हम एक नाम देंगे. Let a is equal to xi minus x bar and bi. I की वेरिएशन है, so therefore this will be ai and bi is equal to yi minus y bar. So we will substitute this value in this expression number 1. Now we have, I am writing again, Rxy, what we have, it is 1 by n summation xi minus x bar yi minus y bar upon 1 by n summation xi minus x bar whole square into 1 by n summation yi minus y bar whole square. ठीक है जी, and its square root whole raised to power 1 by 2. Now what we will do, bit of squaring, we will do squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. What we will get here? We will get r square xy, which is equal to 1 by n, which is equal to 1 by n summation. So it's better to, already हमने क्या कर दिया है, xi minus x bar का नाम रखा है ai, yi minus y bar का नाम रखा है bi. So I will put the values here. This is summation ai into bi, right? And its whole square, इसका भी square and its square divided by. So this is equal to, again नीचे square root है, that will cancel out 1 by n. ये दोनों 1 by n, that will be 1 by n square. And again this becomes summation of ai and this becomes summation of bi square. Right? So this will be the expression number 2. Now we will have Schwarz inequality. We will apply Schwarz inequality on 2, which states that, क्या state करती है वो, which states that if ai and bi, I running from 1 to n, are real quantities then we have the property that summation I running from 1 to n ai bi its whole square, this is less than or equal to summation I running from 1 to n ai square into summation I running from 1 to n bi square. So this property, this Cauchy, this Schwarz inequality, we will apply on the expression number 2. So what was expression number 2? I'm writing it again, that we have r square xy. This is equal to summation I running from 1 to n ai bi square whole divided by summation I running from 1 to n ai square into summation of bi square I running from 1 to n. So now applying the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality, ये value जो है वो replace हो जाएगी, that will be less than or equal to summation I running from 1 to n ai square into summation I running from 1 to n bi square. Denominator में as it is आपके पास पड़ा हुआ है ai square into summation of bi square. So that will cancel out. So you are left with r square xy is less than or equal to 1. R square xy is less than or equal to 1. It implies, what does it mean? It implies rxy, its modulus, it is less than or equal to 1, implies minus 1 is less than or equal to r is less than or equal to 1. Hence, we conclude that what I will conclude, but we will conclude correlation coefficient cannot exceed correlation. Hence, we conclude that what we will conclude, correlation coefficient lies between correlation coefficient cannot exceed unity numerically, cannot exceed unity numerically. It always lies between minus 1 and 1. It always lies between minus 1 and 1. And one more thing, two conclusions will be drawn from these values. So वैल्यू इज, देखो क्या क्या आया, इसका मतलब r माइनस 1 हो सकता है, r1 हो सकता है, और r माइनस 1 और 1 के बीच में लाई कर सकता है. सो फ्रॉम दिस एक्सप्रेशन, फ्रॉम दिस प्रॉपर्टी, these three conclusions we have drawn, right? And in this way, what we can say that when r is equal to plus 1, I will properly write here, it is r is equal to plus 1, then correlation is perfect. Then correlation is perfect and positive. Perfect and positive. And when we have r is equal to, minus 1, then correlation is perfect and negative. Perfect and negative. So this is all about the first property of the Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. There is another method to solve this, but it's better we have the one method, we can do by that. Now I'm coming to the next property. Property number 2. What property says? Correlation coefficient is independent of change of origin. and scale. So what is the meaning of this expression? Change of origin means suppose we have the random variable x, and if we will add or subtract something in it, then, and there is a variable y, and I will add or subtract something in it, it means we are changing the origin. क्योंकि ये x minus 0 है, आपने कुछ ऐड कर दिया या उसमें सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया तो origin से उसकी पोजीशन जो है वो चेंज हो जाएगी, right? So when we will take the correlation of these two random variables now, because they are new random variables. आपने पहले भी पढ़ा है, if x is a random variable then x plus a is also a random variable, x minus a is also a random variable. So ये random variables का जो correlation coefficient आएगा that will remain same. This is about change of origin. Change of origin. Now, if I will change x to x by h and y to y by k, then again, x by h is also a random variable, y by k is also a random variable, then there will be no change in the value of correlation coefficient. Now, what for the proof? What we will do? We will take the combined result. So, I will take u is equal to, so we will take u is equal to, हम साइमल्टेनियसली दोनों लेके ही इस प्रॉपर्टी को सॉल्व करेंगे. सो आई एम कमिंग टू द प्रूफ. So that is for the sake of understanding what is the meaning of change of origin and what is the meaning of change of scale. So let u is equal to x minus a upon h. We have taken the new variable h. कैसे बना है? x में से a माइनस करके और जो भी आपके पास क्वांटिटी आई है that is divided by h. And v is another y minus b upon k. So that capital X is equal to a plus hu. Cross multiply करके we have find out the value of, क्योंकि we are just want to find the value of x and y, its correlation between them. And y is equal to b plus k v, right? Where what is a, b, h, k? The scalars we have defined, a, b, h and k are constants. And one more thing that we have to define, that whatever we are dividing, that must be always greater than 0, right? So we want to prove that. We want to prove that the correlation between Rxy is equal to correlation between u and v. So going ahead. So now, what we will do, since x is equal to a plus hu, right? And y is equal to b plus kv. एक्चुअली कहाँ पहुंचना है हमें? हमें पहुंचना है कोवेरियंस बिटवीन एक्स एंड वाई. कोवेरियंस बिटवीन एक्स वाई का मतलब है कि मुझे एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ एक्स चाहिए, एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ वाई चाहिए. आपको सिग्मा एक्स और सिग्मा एक्स यहाँ पे पहुंचना है. इट मीन्स आपको एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ एक्स चाहिए और एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ वाई चाहिए. सो दैट्स वाई फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल फाइंड आउट द एक्सपेक्टेशंस. नाउ ऑन टेकिंग एक्सपेक्टेशंस, we get. So what is this? Expectation of x is equal to a constant hai, then h into expectation of u. Then expectation of y is equal to b plus k into expectation of v. Right? So we will subtract, क्योंकि आपको वेरिएशन चाहिए x minus expected of x. हम दोनों को आपस में माइनस करेंगे. So what was x? X is a plus hu, and what is expected of x? Minus a minus h into, you will put the values. So this is the value of x and this is the value of expected of x. So what you will get here? So we will get h will be common. So u minus expected of u. This will be there. right? Similarly, y minus expected of y, what we will get, that is k into v minus expected of v. So we are going towards to find the value of covariance between x and y. Now, what is covariance between x and y? This is equal to expected of x minus expected of x into y minus expected of y. That's why we have find the value of these two expressions first. So we will just substitute the value here. So its value is h into u minus expected of u in यहाँ पे k, then here is v expected of ev, right? So जितनी ब्रैकेट्स आप ओपन करेंगे उतनी ही ब्रैकेट्स जो है पीछे आपकी क्लोज होएंगी. So that will be h और k दोनों बाहर आ जाएंगे. Ultimately what you will have expected of u minus expected of u, right? And v minus expected of v. So what is this? This is again the how you will define it. H and k will be remain same here. So this is nothing but covariance between u and v. So what here? यहाँ से एक और result you have already known about it. Covariance is not independent of change of scale, क्योंकि ये scales की जो value है वो आपके covariance of xy में आ रही है. Now we will calculate sigma x square and sigma y square. Yes. So next is sigma x square. This is equal to expected of x minus expected of x, its square, right? So you will put the value here, e of expected of, here you will have h square, then u minus expected of u, then its whole square. So that will be nothing but h square will come out. This is sigma u square. Similarly, sigma y square will be k square into, this is small k into sigma v square. Say u and v are capital, not small. This is capital U and this is capital V. So it implies what is sigma s? So sigma x is equal to h into sigma of u, standard deviation of u, and standard deviation of y is equal to k times standard deviation of v. So we have all the results with respect to the conditions that h is greater than 0 and here k is greater than 0. Now we will substitute all the values in Rxy. Now what is Rxy? Rxy is equal to covariance between xy upon sigma x, standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. So after substituting the values here, you will have hk into covariance between u and v upon hk into sigma u and sigma v, that is standard deviation of u and standard deviation of v. So that will be cancelled out. So what you will have, Rxy is equal to covariance between uv upon sigma u and sigma v. This is nothing but r between r correlation between u and v. So this you want to prove. We have already written in the starting that Rxy is equal to what you want to prove, RUV. Therefore, what we can say that correlation coefficient is independent of change of origin and scale. That's all. So these are the first two properties that we have done today. I hope the point is clear to all of you.